Alright everyone, it's now Sunday, so I have had a look at the feeder that I had before and it's not working. I've tried to change the batteries and every button you push on the display, it's just not doing nothing. It's just not working at all. So even trying to change the time, trying to see how many feeds you got, going, you can't do anything, can't change the time, can't see how many feeds I've got no matter what button you push. So I have had to temporarily go back to the feeder that I bought originally for the fry pool that I had set up. So I've now put that up. Obviously I've put the skimmer on this morning, so it's clearing a lot of it. I have got to still clean them out, but it's a miserable and wet day. It's kind of just spitting. It's not raining, but it's spitting and it's wet, and I need to cut the grass because it's so long, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. So yes, I've temporarily got another feeder set up, and see how that goes. I've heard views that when it's a bit damp, the food can get stuck on that little chute slide that comes out. But bearing in mind it's a bit wet now, I have tested it and nothing is stuck to it. So that's why there's a little bit of food in there. Yeah, they do need a good clean out. And then I've got to treat them for the blanket weed that I've got growing in there, which is down there. You can see it growing. Got a little cluster there growing. There's little bits here and there, so I want to catch it. So don't look like I'm going to cut the grass as it's raining. But yeah, at least I can clean these up and treat them for the blanket weed. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I will contact that Fishmate company. It's actually Petmate. They've got a number on the bottom of the sticker. The company's called Petmate, but obviously they don't make that Fishmate P7000, I think it's called, auto fish feeder. But I've had it 3 years and it stopped working. So I'm going to contact them to find out if I can get a replacement part or something. I don't really want to spend another, I think they're about 76 quid now. I don't really want to spend that money buying another one. I mean, it lasted like 3 years, but you think something like that it lasts a lot longer. Or if I can just send the bottom off to them and they're opening it up and change some parts for me, and I don't know, but something's not working, something's not quite right on it. And they only work Monday to Friday. I tried to call them today and it said that they only work, I think it's like 9 till 4:30 Monday to Thursday and 9 till 5 on a Friday. So I will contact them and see if I can get some help, or see if I can get it fixed, or a replacement part or something. That'd be nice. But yeah, the fish are all doing alright. I've still got the little ones in there. Some of them have got big, some of them a bit small. I think they've put a little bit of body weight on, even the small ones have. That's the Deutz down there. But Old Henry, or Hetty, whatever it is down there. I don't know if I can get it on camera. Try to zoom in. It's just sitting underneath that orange ogon then. And you see the shape of it just about there. Tell you what, let's put on some size. Look like a sorry guy. But yeah, let's put on some size since I've been away for about 3 weeks. Let me zoom back out. But yeah, the fish are doing well. I'm going to test the water today as well, actually. I haven't tested the water in a while. So before I clean it out, before I do a water change and clean it out, before I treat it for blanket weed, I'm going to test the water and find my levels and see what they're at. So, about tank the week, I'm just going to test the water. So take a cup of water, put that there. A syringe, tells me how much I've got. Autofocus is terrible. So I've got a syringe, pull it to 5 ml. So that's what it says on the instructions. Each of there, it tells you 5 ml in each one. You'll know how to do these tests anyway. So I'm just going to test the ammonia, nitrate, nitrite and the pH of my water. So the number one for the ammonia, this is a 10-minute test. I need to add 5 drops in number 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five drops of the number 2. I should have got all the bottles out before I started really, but never mind. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 drops of number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take my lid, give it a shake. Right, and that's going to be a 10-minute test there. Just look at the time now. Lovely. And the night, do this one because this is another 10-minute test. So you got to shake for 30 seconds. 1, 2, da, 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 da. Alright, that's been about 30 seconds. So I need 6 drops of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 drops of number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll do this one. This is 5 drops for the nitrite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give that a shake, and that one only takes 2 minutes. The pH is instant. You need 5 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give that a whiz. Look at it. I'm somewhere in between 7 and 8, so I'll say 7.5. So that's good. So the pH is fine. And I'll come back to you in 10 minutes when these tests are done. Right, so it's been actually 12 minutes since I finished. I've emptied out my skimmer in the time being. Right, let's have a look at my ammonia. So as I said, they need cleaning out. Just take the camera off my little stand. So 0.2 for the ammonia, which is slightly high, but I said they need cleaning out anyway. Bear in mind, I haven't actually been cleaned out as I would normally clean them out because I was away. Very, very, very subtle pink. I wouldn't even say it was 0.25 really. When you roll it over, it's almost crystal clear. So it's very, very slight. Now the nitrate, that is high. That's quite high. I wouldn't say it was in the danger zone. I would say that was probably about 20. So they need cleaning out, and I have to retest in a few days for that. But other than that, I actually think that's pretty good for the nitrite. The nitrate is quite high. The pH, that's fine. Ammonia, very slightly high. You know, ammonia really, that's maybe 0.1, almost a 0.2, I don't know. If you want to call it a 0.2, call it a 0.2. And that's just slightly high as well. Look, that's actually quite good. It does need, they do need to clean out, like I said. So I said, I've turned off the skimmer now. I've emptied the skimmer. It's all going to do a water change anyway. I've just checked. I thought I had some clover leaf left for the blanket weed, but I don't. So I'm going to have to order some. And then I can treat them as soon as I get it. But I ain't got none today. I thought I had some left, but obviously don't. So that'll be another 2 kilo that I'll order. It's just a bit of blanket weed on that pump down there, I can see. You probably can't see it because of the glare. You might slightly just pick it up, but yeah, there's a little bit of blanket weed on that as well. There's not much in the pond, to be fair. But yeah, so I'm going to get on and give them a good clean out now. Right, so here comes the clean out, and we'll see what it's like. Right, so as you can see, that was quite dirty in the end. I'm just going to drain out a little bit more water. I've got a top up going in slowly, just set up. But I'm actually going to just drain it out until it hits the top of the lily pot. And that's about 20% water change. Once it hits the top, maybe just over. I ain't had it for a while. But with the pumps off and everything, you can see, oh, there's quite a bit of blanket weed there growing. I wonder if I can see it there. Down there, there's a rock, and quite a bit of blanket weed there growing. But there's some leaf litter and debris all over the bottom of the pond, which is due to me not being here and the skimmer not always being on. So the stuff that does float will eventually sink, which is probably why I have blanket weed growing, because that doesn't help. But yeah, so might be able to get my small net and net it out, or be borrowing A&C's pond vac again. So we shall see. I was thinking I actually need to get that blanket weed remover from Cloverleaf, and the blanket answer, I think it's called. So I might actually, rather than order it, I might pop up to Tranquil Waters today and go get some. And that's where I'll buy it from. That's my local koi dealer, Tranquil Waters. So I might do a little visit as well, ask them if I can do some footage and a little show around over there. Right, so I've just finished putting in the chlorinator, spread all that about. Just going to check the pond temperature. So the temperature is at 15 degrees. So it's starting to get colder now. Still not that cold. 15 degrees, I'd say, is quite normal for this time of the year. I also put the little house back up as well today. So, done that. I haven't cut the grass. Too wet. It was drizzly earlier and raining, and it looked like it might rain soon. Quite grey and overcast and cloudy today, so yeah, look, not the best of weather, eh? Not the best at all. Right, so as I said, I've come to Tranquil Waters. They are revamping the place, I've just been told, so they're redoing the whole thing. A lot of the stuff has been missing, which used to be here. You used to have koi in there. There used to be koi all over there, koi in the big one. There used to be over there. They are redoing all the outside apparently. So we're going to have more vats with windows in and stuff. They've got a few plant selection there. They used to have vats along there with little goldfish and stuff in, and plants, and that's all been changed. And right, there's their dry goods, buckets of the food, the prices up there. Said no animal or fish meal in it, it's all natural and it's all organic. That's what I used to feed my koi before I changed. Got the little tropical fish and everything there. It's on the other side. Nice tank actually, it's a nice white sized tank. So I just thought I'd give you a quick walk round. There you go, Chris mate. See, look, who's your favourite goldfish, mate? You all know you love them. Oh look, you got strange goldfish, weird heads. Your normal little goldfish. Chris will love that. His comment will be, they'll look better in a tank in the shop, and that's where they should stay. Any chilids. Oh, the size of that one. So yeah, they used to have all their koi in the vats over here, but now they're all gone, so they've got no koi in the vats. Filtration that they run, and that's what they used to have their other koi in, but at the moment they're all empty. So, not a great visit. But yeah, so we've done the fish tanks, we're just going to go back. All their dry goods and everything. Ah, some more fish. Look at these things. How crazy do they look? Like little fat polkas with like Mohicans, almost. The small ones. I like that one, mate. That one looks fat. I like the red, and I like that one as well. Like, it's got more crazy punkish look to him. Bubbly eyes, say hello. So yeah, standard dry goods. All their normal stuff. So you've got your frozen food there. So I've just asked about their vats and when they're going to have them back up. They reckon in March. They're getting rid of the 5-footers and they're going to put 15-footers in instead. So it's just a quick walk around really. Other food, dog food and stuff, and dog leads, and do a small section of that. Look at these, eh? Yeah, they're in fish tanks. They'd look quality. They have like a little Second World War. Have a Second World War fish tank. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? You have a submarine. Star Wars fish tank. Oh, looks quite quality. Oh, look at these little fish. Handmade terracotta fish. Large rocks. So very large fish tanks. And this is what I've come for today. I've come to get 2 kilo They're the clover leaf. Come to get that. No, they do price match as well, what they see online. You don't have to pay the price that's on the shop, because they do price match. But obviously they sell it at what their recommended retail price is not what they send to everyone else, as they're in partnership with the Cloverleaf branding anyway at Tranquil Waters. So here's your dry goods, look. UVs, pumps, you name it, they've got it. Air pumps. Normal pumps, fountain pumps. More stuff there for birds. More stuff for dogs. Pressure filters. Little oxygen pump kits. Energy saving pumps. Sponges. And then finally around the other side, we've got hoses, clips and clamps, spawning brushes, watcher features, bottom drains, pond vacuum, all your fittings that you need. They run all the way through it. They do stock some Nishigoi food as well. Tetra, sturgeon food. Alright, show you a quick walk around the tank room where all your fish tanks are. That's a nice big tank, that one, look. Not the biggest, but it's one of the biggest I think they've got here. Little tanks, tiny tanks. All your filter boxes for the tanks. Nice little corner one. You don't see many corners. Got one on the other side as well. Right, and that's pretty much it. Right, so I've just got back from a trip. Blimey, that sun is gleaming through that tree. Yeah, I've just got back from Tranquil Waters, and the pond's almost up to level. Half-inch left to go. So that's a good time, isn't it? Top up, shoot up there. It's not that far. It's only about a 10-15 minute ride. So yeah, pond's back up to level, skimmer can go on. I've got me 2 key, which I picked up. That's not the price I paid. And I've got me pond pearls as well, so the treats up to 60,000 litres. It's almost 10 times the size of my pond. So yeah, I'm going to make up my solution in my bucket, and then I can treat the pond for the blanket weed. And so I've got a good deal on them. On the both, paid a really good price. As I said, they do price match on the in there. That's just their recommended retail price. So I got the both for 35 quid, which to me is a bargain. They let me do a walk around and a video it, which obviously you've just seen. So yeah, put the skimmer on, let that fill up a little bit more. It's got a water line there, and that's what I go by, that little water line on that little bit of liner that you can see over there. Oh, I'll just come out of focus. There's right down there, if I zoom in onto it. Oh, look at that, look, straight in, on focus and everything. So that's my water line I go by. That's when I know I'm up to level. So that sun is gleaming today. Raining earlier. Oh, look at it. The sun's out. Grass is drying out. Still going to be too wet to cut today. Need to trim up this little bush again. It's starting to go a bit too close to the edge of the wall for me. I'll cut it back a bit. Get a pair of scissors out or something, knife. Cut it back, my garden knife. And yeah, get to it. Right, so I've got a bucket of water, I've got my little stirry stick. Right, so 1 scoop equals approximately 400 litres, 90 gallons dosage. So you do 6,500 litres divided by 400 gives you 16.25 scoops. So I'll put 18 in, maybe 20. Just I want to get rid of this blanket weed. I always do a little bit more. It doesn't harm the fish anyway. As it says, dosage can be increased as required with no adverse effects. So it doesn't matter if you do overdose on this stuff. It's always good. So I'll go for 20 scoops, I think. Why not? Get rid of it, get it gone. Right, so I've added in 10 scoops now to the first bucket, and A&C done a nice bit of flow. Everyone likes a bit of flow. So, the feeder's just going off as well. I'm not sure if you just caught that. You could see it or hear it. But the feeder's now just gone off, or going off. You've got all my fish over there. Still going. It's on its 3rd cycle round. So it drops 3 little off, and that's it. Right. So, as I said, back to the flow. Here we go. First bucket is 10 scoops. the skin off really, shouldn't I?
All done by Phil, didn't even see it. The pond's almost pretty much covered. Still working its way around.
Right, time now for the second bucket of 10 scoops, which I'm just going to make up and then I'll record once I've done it. Right, so I've just knocked up another bucket. Time to pour this in. So I did have fish. Now you can't see them, but by tomorrow they'll be clear again with a white bottom. And that's it, 20 scoops. It'll start working its magic. Amazing, isn't it? You make your pond go white and you can see all the stuff floating around in it. Even little black bits. It's craziness. So I'll put that on for a little while and then I'll turn the skimmer on in a little while. Alright, hello everyone. It's now Thursday. So the blanket retreatment's been in, but it's not doing a lot at the moment. It's not, I mean, other than a really crystal clear bottom, you can see just patches and patches of blanket weed that are formed. Obviously they're low temperatures, so I wouldn't imagine the clover leaf's doing much at the moment anyway. It's going to take a while, I think, because the temperatures are down, but I'm hoping it'll start to clear soon. Fish are all okay, as you can see. There's my mug, only just come today, so have a nice cup of tea. And yeah, it's just a quick update on Thursday for you, really. Much more to say, or what I'm doing. So, not long been home from work anyway, so I'm just going to sit down, enjoy my cup of tea in my nice new mug. It is a wraparound, So there's a photo on both sides. And yeah, I'll do a bit more in a couple of days' time. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, so that's my old feeder, or my other feeder that I had for the fry pan there. I have called them to do with the P7000 Fishmate auto feeder. I called the company and I think they're sending me out a replacement unit, and I've got to send my one back off to them as there's some sort of problem with it. I had one email and I replied to it. I haven't had an email back, so if I still haven't got an email tomorrow, I'm going to call them. They did take the details over, like my address and that, over the phone, so I'm not sure if they've already processed it and sending one out, or they was just waiting for the proof of purchase, and then they're going to send it out. I don't know, but I did email them back the proof of purchase when I bought it. So good thing I bought it on Amazon, because I had to search for it when I bought it, so it was May, June 2019, so you only get a 3-year warranty with it. So hopefully I can update you when I do a bit more recording on what's happening with that. I mean, that one's working fine at the moment. There's a big fat slug in it though, I can see. So I'm definitely going to get that out in a minute. And yeah, so it's working at the moment, it's doing its job. And all the fish are okay anyway. Hopefully it's plenty of weed, guys, and ignore that noise, it's a cat jumping down. Yeah, there she is, the protector of the pond. Don't get many herrings or anything, not when the cat's around. Anyway, I'll cut this one off and I'll speak to you again in a little while. Hello everyone. Oh, blimey, that sun glare. So it's now Friday. Just got home. So yesterday I was saying about how I contacted PetsMate about the Fishmate P7000 auto feeder. I contacted them on the 12th, which was Tuesday. Yeah, I called them on Tuesday. And yeah, so last night, after about an hour after I finished recording, hour and a half maybe, had a knock at the door, and I've got a new unit, base unit that's come, and all I had to do was send off my last one, my one that had broken. So I quickly rebox the old one. I'll quickly rebox the old one and sent it back today. So for a customer service, that's really quick. 2-day turnaround, and then bang, I've got a new bottom unit. That's really good. I mean, they did ask for an email, or I could print a copy and send it back with a proof of purchase or something. I don't know. I did send them an email with a proof of purchase that I had, but it was, yeah, it was like 2.5 years old. I thought it was 3 years old. It was only 2.5 years old. So a 2-day turnaround, bloody great. For customer service, that's really good. I mean, how I found it was, there you go, look, phone number. So just call up the phone number, bang bang bang, called them up, spoke to them on the phone, and that's it. 2-day turnaround and a brand new unit. So I've got to set that up now. I want to set it up and everything. Make sure it's a bit of a, that needs a bit of a wash. That's bird poo. But that there is just a bit of overspill from when I've done a clover leaf. But yeah, bench needs a bit of a wash. But no, that's amazing, isn't it? Customer service, 2-day turnaround. What more can you ask for? So yeah, today's Friday. All the fish are looking good. Can't really do much at the moment. They will get a clean out, but I think I might do that tomorrow. I'm not going to do it today. Not quite sure what the temperature is either, so I can check that right now. Let's have a little look. Get it into focus. So it's 14 degrees. There you go, perfect. 14 degrees that is. So it's only 1 degree colder than what it was last time I checked it. Blanket weed don't quite seem to be going yet. At least it's not all over the pipes and everything like it was before when it was really bad. So I'm hoping I've caught it, and I'm hoping the treatment sort of works soon. The size of these fish, massive. This ain't zoomed in either. I mean, the normal picture, I've literally just put the phone about 1 hand space from the water. I bought this fish, this Tranquil off of A&C, and oh my god, it's put some body on since I've had it. It definitely has. Yeah, so they're probably wanting a bit of food, so probably turn the skim off in a little while. Maybe throw a little bit, 1 handful floating in, just to see if they eat it, just a small handful. It's not quite lower than 10 degrees yet. I try not to feed them when it's lower than 10 degrees, that only did a week germ, but you know, 14 degrees, I think they can manage a little handful, a couple of pellets each. So what? I want to get to it and set up this feeder.